When you realize that life is finite, you become clear of all of a sudden who and what's important in your life. Shrink the time, you increase the focus. You increase the time, the focus just goes out the window. Who are the biggest energy consumers in the world? People and things are two of the biggest consumers of energy. And people and things also give you energy. But since the subject is vast and time is finite, let's just look at people and look at the people that consume our energy and how we can actually deal with these people. I call these people energy vampires. Have you ever had the experience of being with someone and spending 10 minutes with them and then walking away and going, oh my God, that was exhausting, all right? That's an energy vampire. That's what vampires do. They bite you and they suck the life out of you, right? How do you know if someone's an energy vampire? Well, we need to either judge or evaluate. What's the difference between judging and evaluating? Judging is this. I'm at a party in New York City, at a penthouse, there are 200 people in there. A guy walks in the front door wearing white shoes, a purple suit, cane, wearing a top hat. He's got a big chain with a clock hanging off his chest. I look at him from across the room and I go, he's a pimp drug dealer for sure. That's judging, right? I didn't even get to know him and I just judged. Evaluation is this. Evaluation is, if I had 50 meetings with John over a period of 2 years, 49 of them I walked away from and I went, oh my God, that was exhausting. It's safe for me to evaluate that John is an energy vampire. So for me, I prefer to evaluate than to judge. So once you've evaluated that someone's an energy vampire, what next? How do you deal with an energy vampire? But before we go to how do we deal with an energy vampire, I have a question for you. How many of you have an inherent energy vampire in your life? That's an amazing amount. For every joule of energy that they take from you, that's 1 joule less of energy you could have invested into the someone or something that you love. This is the way you need to look at it. It's actually the highest form of selfless service. If you allow someone to take energy away from you and use it for negative purposes, then you're denying the people and things that truly matter in your life, that energy that you could have invested in them. How do you treat energy vampires? We practice the art of being affectionately detached. It's a phrase that my guru coined, affectionate detachment, but always kind, gentle, sincere, and loving towards them. How does that translate to real life? To be affectionately detached is not to engage with someone you have considered or evaluated to be an inherent energy vampire. Energy is a finite resource, and we really have to be wise in how we direct it in our life to create what we want. Take all the tools that I've shared with you, apply it one at a time in your life. Take one thing from this talk that really resonated with you and start applying it. If it's concentration, if it's giving someone your undivided attention, then start with that first. The problem with us as humans is that we try to do too much at one time, we get discouraged, and then we stop doing that. There's an old monk saying, a temple made of bricks is built 1 brick at a time.